Another, goaltending, as you said last night, goaltending and your power play units and stuff like that. Your shorthand came up big tonight, but you got a couple of goals from the lunch pail guys.
Well, hey, I mean, you're not always going to get goals from your goal scorers, and that's when we have success is when we get depth scoring. Obviously, that was a great goal by Pierce Crawford. He's earned his way into the lineup, and nobody deserves it more than a guy like him. But all of our guys like that. Matt Steves and Jack Jenkins. I mean, they do a great job. Creating energy for us with that line's a bit of a crash line. But I was very pleased with, the grittiness of our team and the resiliency. And I thought we played with pretty good discipline, too.
You had your freshman line, which you matched up against their line most of the weekend, came out big this weekend. And that's saying a lot about what they do. Yeah,
I mean, it's a tough thing to put 3 freshmen in, and frankly, there's probably 4 freshmen on the ice the whole game against them, because I know that Stastny was out there on defense most of the night against them too. He had a marvelous weekend. I mean, for a young defenseman like that, him and Clerman both as freshman D, especially with our Nardella not in the lineup, they played really, really well. But I mean, so did our captain and the other pair, Hellickson and Delaware. Our defense, I really liked the way our defense played this weekend.
How do you like the work of your shorthand? Independently killed.
Well, credit goes to Paul Pooley. I mean, he does a lot of work with the PK and the power play. And he's got a good game plan, and it took some time this year, but we finally found guys that they can trust in that role, and that's made a big difference. And Pierce Crawford's one of them, who didn't play a lot in the first half, but other guys too, like Cam Burke and. Jack Jenkins has been a warrior for us all year in the PK, and it's just nice that Paul gets rewarded when they don't score, especially that unit that's probably the top line in the country.
And Graham makes the play along the boards, gives it to Burke, and then hustles to make it a 2-on-1.
Well, speed kills, and those two guys can both skate, and once they created the turnover, it's just a matter of I was happy for Graham, to get a goal, because. He's played good minutes for us as well.
Kale looks like he's in the shape he was in last year.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you hope for. I mean, I tried to, give him a little bit more of a breather in the second half with a few great starts by Dylan St. Cyr. And hopefully, we gave the guys an additional day off this week too, just in case, we went 3 games, and that gave us, I think, more energy. I thought we played a really good third.
Yeah, you get Minnesota next week.
Yeah. No, they're right now probably the hottest team in the country.
Coach, last night you started off it was a tale of 2 different games. Last night was a late start in the game where you guys scored. Tonight you guys came out and were firing. You scored in the first period. Pretty good turnaround in a short period of time for the team.
Yeah, it's something, I had my speech before the game was about consistency, because that's something we've lacked this year, in all parts of our game, because Saturday nights we come out and shoot ourselves in the foot. Generally, we give up the first goal, or we take a penalty and give up the first goal, and we need, if we're gonna do anything for the remainder of this season, it's going to be based on consistency, because you can't lose now. I mean, every game matters, and you got to be consistent in all facets of the game. Face-offs, your special teams, your goaltending, all those things add up in the playoffs.
What you mean? It's nice to get the 2 games sweep and have a day off to rest another day to mend a little bit and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, we'll take an additional day off because we won't play until next Saturday night. So, and I have to, kudos to the band. For those kids sticking around here and playing, made the building awesome tonight. We had good crowds comparatively to other places around the country right now. Great crowd, and the band, kudos to those kids because they did a great job tonight, and they make a big difference every time we play.